Greetings, Dekalipa here. Today we are going to continue on with this Assassin's Creed, gravy train. Again, Shadows is out, and some comments were saying that I should try it. Hate to break it to you, but I'm not gonna play Shadows because I genuinely do not find it. I genuinely don't find it appealing at the slightest. I genuinely don't want to play it. I would much rather marathon all the other games consecutively rather than playing Shadows. I genuinely don't want to play Shadows. But yeah, so what I intend to do instead is to simply look back on the other thing that I said I was gonna do, and that is that today we're ranking all of the protagonists of the mainline games, which are peak and which are trash. Because let me tell you, this series has had some, let's just say this, they've had more successes with the overall games than they did with the protagonists themselves. Yeah, this one's gonna be a way more brutal than the other one, but yeah, today I'm just gonna talk about the protagonists of the assassins themselves, and yeah, I'm gonna give you my thoughts. But before we get into that, please like, comment, and subscribe. Share the video around. I'm trying to get to 100K subscribers by the end of 1 year's time. I really think you guys can get me there, and yeah, as this video is gonna go up, I'm gonna try to reply to as many comments in the quickest way possible, because right now I'm pretty swamped with work, so I'm trying to keep up a good tempo and reach out to you guys as fast as I can. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into the assassins. Starting off strong, we got Altaïr Ibn-La'Ahad. Okay. Altaïr. Okay, what can be said about the man? Genuinely, that's not just, that would not make even the most tough men just awe and swoon at the man's feet. I mean, it's Altaïr Ibn-La'Ahad. What do we gotta say about it? The dude literally reworked the creed in his own image. The initiate robes, he made that standard. The hidden blade on the left side, he made that standard. The whole feathers, no, the feathers not. Pardon, the feathers are not. They're not. But genuinely, he just reworked the whole creed. He really, just like how the first game started, of him being just reckless and completely disregarding life in general, him really going after the tenon stay, the blade from the flesh of an innocent, all that, he really drilled that home. But here's the thing. In the first game, the man was just cool. He was a stone cold killer. The dude did not stop. Incredible. That would have put him in solid, just how dangerous he is. But oh boy, Revelations really bumped him up. I'm not even kidding. For me, Revelations bumped Altaïr up so much. So much. I honestly gotta put him at peak. Genuinely, Altaïr is peak for me. I am not kidding when I say that he is genuinely, he and the second guy are the main reasons why people fell in love with this franchise. I fell in love with the franchise because of Altaïr. Altaïr, his sword, his robe, where he was, what he did, everything with his son, everything with Abbas, everything with his wife, everything with his other son, Nicholas Polo, everything he did with the Mongols, everything Altaïr did was genuinely, this dude lived, breathed, bled, and shed tears for the creed. He is genuinely the assassin's assassins. You know what I mean? He is your favorite assassin's favorite assassin. He is the MF Doom of assassins. But genuinely, my guy Altaïr, he's just that awesome. He is scary, he's badass, he's ruthless, he's wise, he's cunning, he's everything an assassin needs to be. And that's why he is in peak for me. Altaïr, thank you. Yeah, next. Ezio Auditore da Firenze. I mean, what can we say about the guy? Genuinely, what can I say about Ezio Auditore da Firenze that has not been said already? I mean, the guy is just awesome. The guy rules. He is genuinely the closest, I genuinely mean this, the closest we have ever gotten to a James Bond-esque character that's not, James Bond. I cannot think of another character that's as charismatic, as dangerous, as resourceful, as cunning, as a womanizer as Ezio is. Ezio is literally like peak. Like peak male, you know what I mean? Young energy, just like strong, full of energy kind of dude. My guy, look, this guy, we literally followed this man since he went out the womb and since he went into the grave. We followed this man from every step. And my guy, bro, this dude went through the ringer. Dude, again, the second game, we lead a great life, brother. May it never change. May it never change us. That is one of the most haunting bars I've ever heard, man. Genuinely, dude. The dude lost his bro, his other bro, his dad, his mom just got wrecked. They kidnapped his sis, bro. He had to deal with Duccio. Oh my God. And then he had to go against the entire Borgia family. And then he had to go against the entire Byzantine royal family. My God, this dude went through the ringer, dude. He really went. But here's the thing. I love this man. And he will go in peak, but below Altaïr. Here's why. Hey, relax. Relax. Let me speak, let me cook. Why this man is below Altaïr is one simple reason. Altaïr, to this day, I think that Altaïr is the character that figured out the most about the precursors. His time with the apple, I think, trumps Kassandra with the staff of Trismegistus. Genuinely, I think that he is below because by the end of Ezio's journey, he is as wise as Altaïr, I would say. But the difference is that Ezio always knew that he was just a messenger. He even says it. I do not know by which means you can hear me, but I have to convey a message. That was his whole point. That's Ezio's whole point, and by the end, when he's in the library, he knows it. Altaïr, on the other hand, he is the guy that knew things. And that's a perfect trio. So you have the brains in Altaïr, you have the mouth in Ezio, and you have the hands in Desmond. These three work in this perfect trio. Ezio will just never be peak because despite the fact that we get to see him be young and be this cool James Bond-ass character, Altaïr is always the man. He is the man since day one we see him. If Ezio is, I would say like this, Ezio is like Legolas. We get to see Legolas be the ultimate badass, but Aragorn since day one is the man. And that's the difference between these two. Altaïr is the man and Ezio is Daryl to Altair's, damn, I forgot. Andrew Lincoln's character, Rick Grimes, yeah. Ezio is Daryl to Altair's Rick Grimes. Rick Grimes is the nonsense. Ezio is the badass sidekick. And that's how they work best together. And here's the thing, if you don't believe me, genuinely look me in the eyes and tell me, and this is how I know I'm right. If they were alive at the same time, who would easily decide is the leader? If you think that if these two are in the same room, that Altaïr is going to follow Ezio's lead, you're delusional. You're delusional. No, that's wrong. No, Altaïr is gonna march to his own beat, and Ezio is going to follow Altaïr, because in each stage of the three games, he's gonna follow it for different reasons. In the first game, in the Assassin's Creed 2, he would follow him because he would acknowledge that Altaïr is more experienced. In Brotherhood, he would follow Altaïr because he would see that he has the leadership that Ezio is lacking. In Revelations, he would follow Altaïr because he has wisdom that he is lacking. Altaïr is always the beacon, and Ezio is always the one that's gonna follow the lead, and he is good and he is fine with that position. Fine. That is why, again, Ezio is literally, I would say that Ezio is genuinely what Altaïr went, but instead of Altaïr needed his whole life to get to there, Ezio needed his whole life to get to where Altaïr is by the end, but Altaïr was already, he kind of skipped a couple of steps. That's it. That's the only reason. But regardless, these two dudes are at peak for a justifiable reason. When you think of Assassin's Creed, it's these two guys. They nailed it straight out of the gate. They nailed it with these two. And that's why they're peak, genuinely. Altaïr is not as fun as Ezio, I'll give you that. That's why Ezio is one of the best fictional characters ever in anything. And that's because we also had 3 games to flesh him out. He is up there for me with like Protagonist, with like Dylan Dog. He is up there. I know a lot about Ezio. I love Ezio. Ezio is peak. Thank you. Miseri, thank you. Next, we got Ratonhnhaké, Connor Kenway. Connor. This guy. This guy. Connor, it took a while for me to get him, but I get him. I get him now. It took a while. Genuinely, this game came out in 2012. The majority audience of this game were kids and teenagers. They wrote too complex of a character for a kid or a teenager to get. This guy, I would not say has went, out of all of them, I think, out of these 3, Ezio had it the roughest. I think he went to the hardest of bringers. even though Altaïr like saw Abbas's dad just like himself, Ratonhnhaké saw his mom get by Lee. The difference is that whereas the first game tackled every trauma that Altaïr went by just focusing on the mission, and where Ezio's story just focused on him growing and just the bombastic things that he does, Connor genuinely focuses on the trauma, on the pain, on the misery. Him and Haytham, everything they go through, the whole dialogue on that roof and everything. Bro, the fact that Haytham is spitting bars, and the fact that Connor genuinely at times is not right, and genuinely is slipping, it shows him tackling that trauma, that vulnerability, that the issues, the flaws of the creed. But here's the thing, and I really don't know why they did this. If there's a cut speech by Ratonhnhaké by the end of the game, it's online, listen to it. Bro, that speech, his speech to Haytham, where he goes in depth and speaks, you know, so many voices, when he just goes off. Oh my God, that speech, so good, so good. Connor is genuinely a character of misery, and he goes through pain. He loses his mom, he loses Achilles, he loses his tribe. He gets literally inadvertently abandoned by the men he fought to protect. Man, Connor is genuinely, like, the older you get, you see that he is genuinely tackling the deep issues of Assassin's Creed. You know, what truly is freedom, what truly is control, what truly is free will, what does that bring, what is anarchy versus order. He is the one that tackles these issues, and he doesn't do it in these bombastic, you know, set pieces going into goddamn Galata Tower and just into Indiana Jones and like gliding through the air with Da Vinci's inventions. No. Connor is just a guy who gets his mom's killer in a bar, both of them half bleeding to death, and he just stabs him without saying a goddamn word. It is haunting. Connor's tough, man. And let me tell you something. If you'd asked me back when this game came out, I would have said that he's trash, genuinely, or weak at most. Because even back then, I knew that he was. Out of all of the assassins, he is the one. If you put me in that octagon with him, I'm dipping out. I'm like, nope, no. I'll take anybody but him. Dude, this dude, oh my God, this dude would be a menace in the octagon. Whew. But now, you know, growing up, thinking back, genuinely seeing what he went through, I gotta put him in solid. Ratonhnhaké is solid. He genuinely went through some hell, paid for it. And yeah, he actually saw, he's a complex character. If I might genuinely think he is one of the most complex. It's like him, maybe Altaïr, not as complex. Altaïr is not as complex as Ratonhnhaké, but like, there are a couple of there are as complex as Connor, but Connor is goddamn. He really went through it. He really did. But yeah, I'm gonna leave him a solid. Yeah. Next, Edward Kenway. Now, talk about bro. Talk about yo. How do you get Lil Bro so bad by your granddad? Oh my God. Hey, Connor, dude, I respect you. I respect you. But Edward is just solid, and he's more solid than Connor. I'm sorry. Edward is like, he is as close as you can get to peak as Edward. Edward is so fun, dude. This man rules. This man rules. I mean, look, hey. Bro, the dude went off pirating. He wanted to help his little wee bunny lass. He got swept into this world that he was way over his head. He was way over his head with all of this. But man, Edward, again, if you watched my previous video, when this came out, I hated Edward. I hated him. I hated him even more than Connor. Why? Because he wasn't an assassin. He was just in it for the money. I was like, this is a scoundrel. The hell with this guy. Nah. This dude is literally, he's literally a good mix of Ezio and Connor in character development, where Ezio grows in many aspects to become an assassin, and Connor grows in many aspects to be a better man. Edward is that. He grows into becoming an assassin, and he grows into becoming a better man. Edward is top of solid because genuinely, if you watch, like, Revelations is my favorite game. It has my favorite scene, the library scene. You know which one I'm talking about. But this game has the second favorite to me, and that's the ending. Bro, the ending of this game is genuinely one of the few moments I've ever cried, like shed a tear in a video game. And that is because it is both so haunting and both so tragic and both so beautiful at the same time. Because this man was so hell-bent on getting that bag to help his family, to help everybody, you know, that was important in his life. He really thought that what he was doing was just, was good, was the right thing. And then at the end, for him to just look and just realize everything he was fighting for, everything that he was building is gone. Thatch, gone. Hornigold, gone. What's his name? V. Anne, gone. James the kid. Bro, that ending is so haunting. Genuinely, he looks and he just sees that they're all gone. And what's he got left? He's got he's got his cove, he's got the jackdaw, and he has his daughter. And that's it, man. That's all he has. Man, Edward went through it. Adewale went on his way. You know, Adewale went to do his own thing. It's just sad. If you genuinely look, if you see how the fourth game starts and how it ends, is genuinely like the swashbuckling adventure to the somber ending of how that life can genuinely end. And it's genuinely heartbreaking and tragic. Just like how the third game starts. The third game starts with all this optimism of patriotism and yeah, America and whatnot. But it ends with like with reality of war. Promises broken. People forgotten. You know what I mean? But just it hits more with this one because this one just has more memorable characters and is genuinely a memorable character. Adewale is a memorable character. Thatch, come on, Blackbeard, dude. Yeah. Bro, the fact that when you go save Bonnie and Anne from the prisons, and when you can look at the gallows, where you can look at the cages, you can see some of your old boys, and they're already skelly boys. Ooh, that hurts, dude. But yeah, Edward is just solid, top of solid. Thank you for your service. Next, we got Shay Cormac. Shay. I like Shay. Shay's not bad. I get his turn. His turn is actually believable. What Achilles did to him was a dick move. Not gonna lie. Achilles, bro, this entire game, Shay would never have turned to the dark side if Achilles would just like apologize. If Achilles would just man up and be like, yo, my bad, I'm sorry, my fault. Auditore would be alive if it wasn't for... Shay's turn was believable. Here's the thing though. Here's the thing. Hate them and the other Templars. Because you know that they're Templars. You know what they're doing. Hate them, Shay seems way more rational and more intelligent in comparison to the other Templars. And genuinely, I think they did a really bad job because they wrote Shay to be smarter and more reasonable than the Templars are. And that doesn't make sense. Like hate him is a manipulative bastard. He can get through like, simple people. He's not stupid. And the fact that he just keeps going along with it, you can't make him stupid and not stupid at the same time. Pick one. I think that genuinely, I think Shay, if he was genuinely true to his character, I think he would abandon all of them. He wouldn't even be with the Templars, he wouldn't be with the Assassins, because leaving the Assassins, he has a valid reason. But he's too smart to stick with the Templars. That's why I don't get. I gotta put him in mid. He's mid. He's mid because this really bugs me. It really does. He really should not be... He shouldn't be this mid, man. He should have been, I don't know, a bit more... I mean, just this whole, like, they're lying to you. The creed's a lie. That whole, like... He's missing, like, some... Like, he's written in a way, like, that he has shades of his own accords and principles, yet he doesn't fully commit to them. That's what I don't get. But yeah, for now, I think he's mid. If they, like, do something with his character retroactively, like, after Versailles, what happens after that? If they write, because like he outlives everybody in colonial order. He outlives Haytham, he outlives Lee, he outlives everybody. He is the only one that gets away. If they write what he does after that, might be good. I don't know, but for now he's in mid. Yeah. Next, Arno Dorian. Look, I don't want to be a broken record. I don't want to be like the basic Arno's boring. But I mean, he kind of is. Arno, I mean, look, here's the thing. I can't say he's missed potential because I genuinely don't know what he's supposed to be. He's not as dangerous as an Altaïr. He's not as lady man as Ezio. He's not a brawler like Connor. He's not as funny as Edward. He has a lot of pain and misery, yeah, because of his dad and his surrogate father, Elise's father. But I mean, this man just simps over Elise so bad. It genuinely makes him like, dude, you're a simp. Okay, I get she's your sweetheart and whatnot, but like, bro, I would really not be as hard on him if it were not for that, I don't know how many months time skip where like Elise ditches him for like, I don't know, the second or third time, and he's in the old home and he's just like drinking himself, and I was like, dude, this is pathetic. Come on. I mean, Arno really doesn't have. If he were at least to have like a temper, or like a grit like Bayek has, if he would have had something like that, he would have had something. But like, I mean, he doesn't have anything, and because that he's weak. I mean, genuinely, like I don't know what to do with him. Like he's weak. Like there's nothing memorable about him, man. Really, like I'm just like. It's even in the Dead Kings DLC, he grows a soft spot for the kid, but like I get it's not, like we meet him at the beginning of the game. He wants to go to Egypt. He wants to just flee Paris, and I'm like, bro, come on. I think Arno isn't even that missed potential because I don't think they even know what they wanted to do with him, what they wanted him to be. I think he should have been like, I think he should have had a temper. I think Arno should have been like an angry character. Genuinely, he should have been rage, because we didn't have rage. You can argue that Connor is rage, but I genuinely think Connor is more like trauma. Connor is just untreated trauma. But Arno is, I don't know what he is. Well, I do know what he is. He is weak. Yeah. Next, Jacob Frye. I mean, Jacob is like, he, I don't know, like, I don't find him as cringy as a lot of people do. Don't get me wrong, most of his jokes don't land. I'm in that camp, but some of them do. I like his, like, and my rooks. I like it, I like that line. But like that whole assassin Christmas? Ugh. Oh, no. Jacob, they went to this whole like Peaky Blinders-esque vibe. They wanted to make him tough, but they didn't give him enough of like intense scenes for him to be tough. You know what I mean? Like, he's too jokey. They gave him Edward's comedy, but the difference why Edward works is because Edward, by the end, has some real shit that he has to go through, some real consequences. Jacob doesn't have that. And the Jack the Ripper DLC, I mean, it kind of adds to that, but it's like, I'll put him above Arno in weak. Here's why. Because genuinely the only thing that's keeping him above trash is just the Jack the Ripper DLC. Jack the Ripper DLC, him accepting that his student did that and genuinely weighing him down, that brings him really down. Because the whole base game, he would have been trash. If it weren't, but because we got Jack the Ripper DLC, it boosts him up a little bit. Later in life, he kind of, and here's the thing: if I had to, like, if I include everything that we did with Revelations with Altaïr, I gotta include this. Jacob is just top of week though. He again, he wouldn't be mid. He's not close to mid because he had to have something in his base game for him to get to mid, but he doesn't. So the DLC just bumps him into weak. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah. Next, Evie Frye. Evie Frye. Evie. You see, you know what's difficult with me? I like and dislike them both for some reasons, but they both cancel each other out to a point. For instance, I dislike Jacob more in the base game because of his like cringe humor and shit. But I like Evie because she's a bit more serious. She's a bit more into the assassin stuff and whatnot. But at the same time, she's a bit of a nerd. She's a bit of a stickler. And I'm like, can you relax? And I like Jacob because that he's a little bit more free, but he's too free. You know what I mean? They've misbalanced them quite a bit. I mean, I don't know. Like, Evie, do I like her more than Jacob? She's going at top of a week. One reason. She beat Jack. Simple as. Simple as. Jack was a menace. Even, like, real life Jack was a menace. And they made him into a goddamn assassin gone rogue. Assassin gone rogue? I mean, the last time when that happened, Achilles lost the knee. And Arno lost the dad. The last time when that happened, it was bad. But thank God, this one then went to the other team. He just went crazy. Yeah, I think Jack was genuinely a threat. Jack in the entire series is one of the biggest threats when it comes to any assassin dealing with anybody. A genuine threat was like, a genuine threat was Cesare. Cesare was a genuine threat. Haytham was a genuine threat. Ripper was a genuine threat. And who else was like a genuine threat? Yeah, I think that's it. I genuinely think these guys are a genuine threat. And then like, Caesar and Cleopatra, genuine threat. But yeah, Evie took him down. That's badass. Yeah, I'm gonna give her her flowers. Yeah, she's a top a week. Yeah. Next, Bayek of Siwa. Let's go, baby! Woo! Bro. 2017. We got Origins. 2017 was 10 years after the first game. And exactly 10 years later, Ubisoft, for no reason, decided to just take out that good pen and just let me write some fire, my guy. Bayek is, I love this man. This guy, holy shit. You know how I said Ezio went through the ringer? He's not in second place. This man is officially the dude that went through the hardest ringer in the entire series. I know Ezio lost his bro, his other bro, his dad. Bayek killed his only son, Kenway. And by accident, my guy. Like, I'm sorry, but a family man, a father, offing his own kid. I think that is a real life, like, white, wraith, specter. A man who offs his own kid is nothing more than a spirit of vengeance. That's why Italian war, Shadow of War, Shadow of Mordor is literally a wraith. Because he's like, my family is gone. The only thing I'm going to use every single fiber of my being is hunting all of you down. And if you don't believe me, what is the intro cutscene with him? Sleep? I do not sleep. I just wait in the shadows. Everyone who slept the air that day is Siwa. Oh my God, this dude. Bayek certifiably is peak. And I'm gonna do you one better. He's better than Ezio. I said it. He is. I like him more than I do Ezio. You know why? Shut up. Shh. Shut up. Shh. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why he's better than Ezio. You know why? Because we know. Because this man has proven that he is a player. You know why? Because he bagged Aya. My guy, have you seen his wife? Bro, Aya is a... But not only that, he has the playboy charm of Ezio. He has the humor of Edward. He has the trauma of Connor. And at the same time, Altaïr, my goat, my main man, is a living weapon. Bayek is scarier than him. Because Bayek is a father. And from the first scene, you can tell this man is a family man. He is a father. And when a father loses his shit, bro, all of us who know how leather feels, we know how scary it is when a father loses his shit. Bro, Bayek, Altaïr is scary, but he is scary in a way that he is a living weapon, but he is a scalpel. He is a hidden blade. Bayek is Karl Franz's Warhammer. He is Galmeraz. He is Sigmar's Warhammer. That is the difference. Bayek, when he loses his shit, is scary. Don't believe me? Watch again the cutscene where he goes after Arjuna Moon, where he beats the hell out of his skull with the apple of Eden. Just like, oh my God, dude, Bayek is oh my God. And just think back. What is there any scene that Ezio is in where he can both scare you, both endear you in the same breath as much as Bayek can? I can name you like 5 instances where Bayek is terrifying. And I can name you 5 instances where he is literally a cuddly teddy bear. Any scene where he, like, with the whole stars, where he recalls Hemu's conversations, all of those, genuinely beautiful. Beautiful father-son moments. Bayek is just peak. Bayek is so goddamn good. I do not know what happened in that writer's room, but whoever was there, bring them back. Bring them back because if they can write this again, if they can replicate this, bring them back, never let them go. Bayek, and I'm telling you straight up, this is where it ends. This is peak. Altaïr, Bayek, Ezio, the main three, the Jordan, Rodman, and oh my God, I'm blanking now. The big three, basically. Yeah. Awesome. great. Fantastic. You three, thank you for your service. Yeah. Next. Kassandra of Kefalonia. Bro. Like, what are we doing? Like, what are we even doing, dude? Bro, you are the granddaughter of King Leonidas of Sparta. And you still manage to be trash! Trash! Oh my God! Like, dude, hey, I'll be fair. The fact that Kassandra is trash is mostly due to the fact of how they made Odyssey. Odyssey is just garbage, awful. The immersive, cinematic, Odyssey-like conversation dialogue system is just so bad. There is nothing memorable that you can do in that game that leaves an impact. The only thing I remember, the only scenes I remember from that game is when you meet, I don't even know what the dude's name is. Nikolaos is the dad. I don't know what the stepbrother is. No, actually, no. You meet Nikolaos on the hill. When you go to the region, you meet him on a hill. You can either kick him or no. That's the first. When Phoebe dies, and when Deimos is like, when Deimos loses his shit in the Illuminati gathering, like whatever, the cringe group, where he loses his shit, that, and then the whole ending scene with like your mom and Deimos and like, oh, I love you and whatnot. Just like, that's the only thing I remember. And here I just like rapid fired all the things I remembered. But here's the thing, all the contacts I have are either bad or non-existent. Nothing. This is just nothing. You see, that's the downside if you want every player to have his own Odyssey. Nothing matters! Bro, this is just ass. It's ass. Genuinely awful. I mean, here's the thing, like, Alcibiades is in the game, Marcos is in the game, you put the Cyclops' eye in the goat's ass. I mean, what, just think of what did I just say to you? What were my sentences? What kind of a game did I picture in your head when I just said, what's the, Barnabas, yeah, but that's the shipmaster, yeah. I'm slowly remembering the characters, but it's just like, I can't tell you anything about them. The fact that I remember that Ezio's little bro collected feathers, that gives him, who is in the game for like 5 minutes, more character than anybody from this game. I can't think of anything that anybody has in this game. Alcibiades is a freak, that's it. He's a super freak, that's it. Yeah, this Kassandra's trash. And the whole like, she lived 1,000 years with the staff of Trivi. Get out of here. Get out of here. Next. Eivor. I mean, like I said, I didn't play Valhalla. I have no intention. I'm done. I have like no interest. And yeah, of everything that I saw, I think it's kind of cringe of being like, oh my God, I am Odin all along, and he is Heimdall, and he is Loki, and it's like, just shut up, oh my God. Yeah, trash, but above Kassandra, because that is just, like, that was just like absurdly trash. Yeah, Eivor is just like, the fact that you have Alfred as like the king of England as like an antagonist and you do nothing with him? What? You have the sons of Ragnar Lothbrok You do nothing with them? What? And the fact that like you have your best friend since like childhood, your best bro, and you go after his wife? Oh. Yeah, trash. Next. And finally we have Basim Ibn Ishaq. Basim. Basim. I'm blanking out. I can't think of anything. This dude. Basim. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. Top of trash. Sorry. Top of trash. You don't get to be in weak if I can literally recall anything about you. I don't even remember what's his like best friend name anyway. This whole Jin thing, oh, that was so stupid. Him being Loki, stupid. I don't know how he's like in Valhalla, but I know that he survives and then like goes into the present day and like sees Eivor and like, dude, just like they have like when they started like making characters immortal was just stupid. But like now you have a man that was born in the Abbasid Caliphate. He was born when Baghdad was Baghdad, and that man was like just kicking it with Vikings, and at the same time he has the soul of a Viking pagan deity in a Persian Iranian man who is now living in the present time due to some bullshit. Oh. You know what? You're at the top of trash. You're at the bottom of trash. You're the worst. Basim is the worst one, actually. You know why? This whole sentence I just told you, this would have been like a joke a couple of years ago in the Assassin's Creed series. But the fact that now it's canon, it's real. I mean, it's telling that the last 3 games just has the worst characters. And apart from the incredibly, just like out of nowhere, bright spot that is Bayek, even the last 5 games. 5 games, my God, 5 games we had nothing but trash. Or like weak. You see why Ubisoft is what it is? Look at how they started and look at where they are now. Man, yeah, that is my list of the protagonists. What do you think? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Are you gonna calm down and just think about what I said about Ezio and Altaïr and Bayek? Can you please try to understand? Look, if you love Ezio, if he's your number 1, I get it, my guy. I get it. That is a fair placement. I understand. To me, I just like more when a character is genuinely dangerous, like Altaïr, or genuinely kind and loving and terrifying and funny, like a Bayek. I love those characters more than just being cool. Because those 2 characters are cool for different reasons, but those are the reasons I like more. But yeah, just genuinely, bro, like the first 4 games really hit it out of the park with the characters. I don't know what happened after that. It just like it all went to hell. But Bayek is really, they nailed it, man. I will forever be mad that they didn't give this man a trilogy. This man deserved a trilogy. Dude, he deserved it. But yeah, we had to get Kassandra and Eivor. Yeah. But that's the list. That is my list. What did you think of it? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Can we get past the Ezio thing? Thank you. But yeah, I hope you liked my ramblings. I really love talking AC. I love talking AC. I was a fan. I genuinely like talking about the good stuff at least, and I like playing the old games. So yeah, when it comes to moving forward, if you have any suggestions what I should rank from the AC stuff, let me know. If you would like to see me do some gameplay of the games, let me know. Maybe we can do streams, who knows? Leave it in the comments. But other than that, yeah, I hope I entertained you. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Share the video around. I want to reach 100,000 subscribers. I genuinely think with your help you can get me there. In 1 year's time, I can get there. I genuinely think so. And yeah, don't let me down. I'm counting on you. But other than that, I hope you're doing well. Spread the word. Thank you for watching, and thank you.